Before you click away, today's video, I promise you, is not clickbait, okay? In the past, I have watched videos with the same title and all they've done is told you which eggs have secret pets. Knowing which egg has a secret pet in it has nothing to do with actually hatching one or trading for one. Today, we're going to talk about the realities of hatching a secret pet. I'm going to tell you guys which ones are the best to try and hatch. We're going to talk about rates, we're going to talk about game passes, and we're going to talk about averages. It's going to be a little bit talky, but if you're serious about trying to get a secret pet, this video could help you take a step towards exactly that. In the second half of today's video, we're going to be talking about the much more realistic way to get a secret pet, which is through trading. Personally, I am yet to complete I have never traded for a secret pet, but I have traded them away. Would be the best way of saying it, okay? We're going to talk about what to offer, what values, the secrets to basically getting the best value for your secret pet or the best value to get a secret pet. Hopefully, I can help you guys progress. But first off, let's talk about hatching. I'm going to try and be as visual as possible, so there will be things on the screen that will help you understand what I am talking about. Before we do actually get into it, though, I must warn you, okay? There's always going to be that 0.0000001% chance that you will just get a secret pet without trying. No game passes, no dedication, just luck. There is always going to be that one guy or girl who just has luck, okay? In today's video, I'm going to assume that you are not lucky. You are just average, okay? Because it is so much easier to look at these pets from an objective standpoint if you just rely on the averages. So, speaking of the average pet and the ones that are worth going for as secret pets, let's get the wiki up. This is going to be very visual. You guys are going to want to pay attention to this part if you're going to hatch an egg. But first, obviously, if you don't have the luck game pass, if you don't have the triple open game pass, and you don't have the auto open game pass, then everything is going to take you at least 3 times longer if you don't have triple open, or 6 times longer. I think that's how math works if you don't have triple open and lucky game pass. Not 100% sure. Also, if you have opened 500,000 eggs and you haven't done this already, go into your prizes, go to your egg prizes, and redeem the 1.25% luck. And if you've done 750, get the faster hatch, because these are going to make your life so much easier. Alrighty, so on the BubbleGum Simulator wiki, obviously navigate to the wiki, game content, pets, secret pets, and this page will pop up. Super easy to use because we can use it to determine our chance of getting the secret pet with the lucky chances game pass, okay? This is very important. So if you don't necessarily care which secret pet you get, you just want a secret pet, I'm assuming you want a big secret pet, you can come here and you could look at the C star and you could see that it is a 1 in 2.6 million chance, which is the most common secret pet that you can get unless there's an event going on. Obviously, right now, the Eternal Heart is out and it's actually a 1 in 2.5 million. It is more common than the C star, but this won't always be available, and not all event pets have been this common. For example, my Lord Shock was a 1 in 4 million, so you can't assume that the event secret pets are going to be easier to get unless the event runs longer, in which case you can assume there will be more of them in the game, and therefore their value will be lower. So when we're making a decision about which secret pet we're going to try and hatch, I'm just making the assumption that you're not interested in the Overlord or the OO Lord, because 1 in 2.5 million chance or a 1 in 2 million chance, the pet isn't big. It's actually really small, and it's not worth much when trading. So we're just going to assume you don't want those two, which means the most logical one you're going to go for is probably the C star, which is worth about 700% based on Kologish or whatever his name is value list, about 700%. 1 in 2.6 million chance. You could sit down and grind this, and eventually you would hopefully get a C star and profit. I will say it's much easier to trade for a better secret pet if you already have a secret pet. So a C star plus shiny limiteds is going to have a lot better chance of just shiny limiteds to trade for a secret pet because people just like the secret part. Your next most common of the unrare secret pets is going to be the giant pearl, which is a 1 in 3 million. But honestly, if you're willing to go for the 1 in 3 million, you may as well do the fallen angel, which is a 1 in 3.3 million, which has a high trade value because not only is it newer, it's worth about 1,100%. It also just looks cool. It's just a cool secret pet, and it's got decent stats. So obviously, you can farm for the fallen angel if you're going to go for a pet that's within the 3 millions. Obviously, looking at like rainbow dog cat, rainbow griffin, the regular griffin, the dog cat itself is all the way up at 1 in 4 million, but the rainbow dog cat, the rainbow griffin, and the griffin are all 3 to 3.5 million, so obviously you may as well go for the fallen angel as it has the highest trade value and it just looks cool. It is a cool one. Magma is a little bit harder to get, but obviously with all the events going on lately, with these pets that work in every single world, very easy to get Magma regardless. Alrighty, and now for trading, which is the easier but also harder way to do this. Now, unless you get very lucky and hatch your own secret pet with no game passes whatsoever and you can dive straight into this, you're still going to need triple open, lucky, auto open, and so on, because you're going to be trading your limited shiny pets, hopefully, for a secret pet. So you're looking at things like the chocolate bunny. Obviously, you guys know the lucky and queen overlord right now. The Valentine shock has a decent value, although I don't actually value it at this. So what you want to do is you want to find pets from the most recent egg, so say the Valentine's egg, get them, the lovely omens, the Valentine shock, and then trade them for these more stable limited pets like the chocolate bunny, queen overlord, platinum overlord, and the patriotic penguin are good ones because people want them. They have an average to above average demand. So what you're doing is you're essentially profiting on the hype. I have traded a lot of shiny, lovely omens for safer valued pets. The longer the Valentine's event runs, the less valuable all the pets are. So the sooner you can get them and then trade them, the better. So if you were to get Valentine shocks and trade them for chocolate bunnies and then make a shiny chocolate bunny, you have got a 280% high demand shiny limited. That's actually nearly worth the same amount as the OO Lord. 2 of them is nearly worth the same as a C-Star, and although it wouldn't be easy to trade them, because they're in high demand, you have a much better chance of doing so. You've also got your rares that come from season passes, and then like reward grinds, like the elephant plushie and the dragon plushie are great at the moment, same with the Kraken couplet and the Dark Soul. If you could trade a couple of Valentine shocks into Dark Souls, or Kraken couplets, elephant plushies, dragon plushies, make shinies, these are worth in the hundreds of percents. Shiny Dragon, Shiny Kraken, and Shiny Dark Soul are all worth more than a C-Star, although you would probably have to overpay because you're upgrading to a secret pet. And that's the most important part. People don't want to give up a secret pet just for shiny limiteds unless they're getting more than their money's worth. So you should always be prepared to overpay when trading for a shiny pet. So say you're trading for a C-Star, it's worth about 700%, its demand is average, and you've got, say, a Kraken couplet, like myself. I am trying to trade a shiny Kraken couplet and my shiny Valentine shock, plus my shiny Summer Cerberus for a C-Star. In theory, I'm trading more than 1,000%, but because I'm not including a secret pet, you kind of need to overpay. My big trade that I'm trying to do at the moment is a shiny Kraken couplet, shiny chocolate bunny, shiny Summer Cerberus, shiny Valentine shock, and a shiny dark omen, which is all, you know, somewhere between like 1,100 to 1,300 for an ultimate trophy. And I've only gotten one offer, and I'm pretty sure the guy just lied to me to back out because he changed his mind, but he said it was his brother's pet and he couldn't trade it or whatever. But when you're trying to trade for a secret pet using just shiny limiteds, even if they're big pets like the Kraken, the elephant, and the dragon, you need to be overpaying. Remember, just because your Kraken, your Dark Soul, your elephant plushie, and your dragon plushie, just because they're big, they're not secret pets, and they are not worth just a secret pet. You're gonna have to overpay. So that's sort of all I have to say about trading. Another important thing, obviously, use the Discord, because without it, you're gonna have a really hard time. The Discord has a trading section, and use a value list. I'm using Kalogish's value list. There are other value lists out there. They're all relatively the same. They just use different numbers. I don't know why there are different lists. It doesn't really matter. You should be careful with some of these. Like, I was a little bit suspicious of the value of the elephant plushie when they first released this. I have a feeling that it might be inflated because some people had a lot of elephants. They wanted to profit off them. This doesn't seem right to me. So always, like it says, warning, please use your own judgment for trades. Value lists are simply to give an image of reference, not a definite answer. So obviously always be careful. And honestly, I think check the demand because demand is super important. Alrighty guys, that is going to do it for today's video. If you have any more questions or other tips and tricks, leave them in the comment section down below. If you're asking a question, I'm sure there are people who are better than me at trading that can probably help you. And of course, while you're down there, why not leave a like, comment on today's video, and subscribe to the channel with that notification bell turned on so you never miss an upload. I've just thought of one little bonus thing. If you are trying to uptrade to a secret pet, maybe consider the King Leviathan and the Soul King, as they are in high demand and they are very difficult to get, so their value is relatively safe. Might be something worth looking into if you're getting into trading. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all tomorrow with a brand new video.